Hello, hello. Welcome to another Kickstarter Stress Test, where we look at Kickstarter campaigns, pretend as if this is the perfect game for us, and then we see if there's anything stopping us from buying it. Or, alternatively, we see how excited we get as we get along. And I think this is going to be the case this time, because I had a sneak peek at this. Sometimes I go in completely cold, get my genuine reaction, but this time I saw the video, I fell in love with this game, so I quickly started my recorder and let's see everything else. So, Biome, nature-themed board game for 1 to 4 players. And now here's a caveat: I've met the designers for this game in one of my workshops. I do a monthly workshop about storytelling and marketing via Launchboom, the service Launchboom. So there I had an opportunity to hear a little bit about their game and sort of help them figure out their messaging and their target audience there. So I got a little hint of where they were back then, and now what a joy it is to see where they landed. Okay, so we have Biome, the nature-themed board game for 1 to 4 players, giving you as it is. You don't need to know more at this point. At this point, you know if you're in or out, completely out. I mean, look, Wingspan is the biggest example of when a game can transcend a theme, because not a lot of people were interested in a bird theme, but suddenly they figure out that it's a terrific game, and it sort of overcame that. But people who were interested in nature games or birds, it was a no-brainer for them. We want to make sure that these people know that this game might be also for them. So right out of the gate, nature-themed board game for 1 to 4 players. So I know it's going to work with me, who I personally play a lot of games with my wife. So 2 players, that's perfect. Sometimes I don't have time to play with anyone. I can play this solo. So you're overcoming a lot of the biggest barriers with just one sentence. Great. And then, protect your baby animals! What a perfect start. And build your most bioverse ecosystem in Biome, the ultimate nature-themed tableau builder. Oh, what a great subtitle! Protect your baby animals. So, if you don't know, there's a term called save the cat. And it's a very well-known term in script writing and mainly animation. There's a book called Save the Cat, which I highly recommend to read for anyone, actually. It's just good to know about this stuff and how screenplays are constructed. But the basic concept is, in order to get that instant connection with your hero, with the character you want us to empathize with and we want to succeed, is to see that character save a cat. Save someone helpless and cute. So, by starting with protect your baby animals, we are becoming, in 4 words, that hero that needs to protect and save the cat. Or, in this case, the baby animals. I need to save these baby animals now. I don't know anything about this game, but I need to know how to do this. I'm invested in 4 words. Okay, I think this might be the title of this video on the thumbnail: how to win over the audience with 4 words. And then we have, it goes better than that, and build the most bioverse ecosystem. Bioverse, I don't know if that's a real word, but that is such a smart thing of incorporating essentially a word of a play on words, a pun, into your subtitle. It makes it more memorable. It makes you stop and think about it. It's hooky, and it makes you smile, or for some people, laugh out loud, like me. And then you have the ultimate nature-themed tableau builder. So, ultimate is a word which I have something against using what I call infinite words. The best, ultimate, all these all those words which don't actually have a meaning because they're too big. Okay? But in this case, I feel it works. Okay? The ultimate nature-themed tableau builder. I don't know. Would it work without ultimates? Could be, couldn't be. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. A lot of marketing people always use the word ultimate, and you'll see it a lot. And maybe because I see so much marketing materials, I'm just tired of that word. But that aside, we have the term tableau builder. And this is an important term because if you have not played a board game beyond Monopoly and Settlers of Catan, you have no idea what a tableau builder is. Most likely. So this sets us up for, this is not a lightweight game. This is something a little medium, okay? This is something that you might need to have a little bit more experience in other board games to understand. And me, as a super fan of who loves games like Wingspan, you know, I know what I'm going into. Now let's watch the video, okay? And it's gonna be quick. Please note all the details.
Welcome to the breathtaking world of Biome. Immerse yourself in the beauty of over 150 diverse plants and animals.
Okay, so here in 8 seconds, what did we get? First of all, very eye-catching visuals. We see the full 3D environment, but it's not, if it was just the environment without the cards, it would have been, you know, I don't know, it might have been stock. It doesn't mean anything. But right away we have the cards, we have the art, and we're being drawn in to this beautiful world. I mean, they totally said this was nature theme, and they weren't kidding. And then we get to this beautiful environment, all these cards with all this wonderful artwork, and right away we get the big setup, okay? We see the tableaus, okay? We see the deck of cards, which you see that huge deck, that's exciting. And you see the amount of tokens, you see something interesting here, which we'll get to in a moment. But you get a sense of the scale of this game, and it's really, you know, if you're into Wingspan, this seems like the same thing, but different, okay? So this is another thing. Never think if a game sounds exactly like something else, is that a bad thing or a good thing? No, we, especially with games, I feel like we love more of the same with a new twist, okay? It can't be completely different, okay? So that's why there's people that love Euro games and people that love deck builders, because, you know, you don't have one of those games and then you call it quits, okay? At least for this target audience. So this is a good thing. And now, let me turn on the sound.
In the beauty of over plants and animals.
And she mentioned in the voiceover 150. That's a huge number. So if you have impressive number in your game, be sure to mention it.
Biome move through the seasons, simultaneously collecting resources and playing wildlife cards, gaining unique benefits from symbiotic placements.
We got here the basic loop of this game, okay? There are 4 seasons, okay? That's, you know, the 4 phases, so to speak. You're gathering resources and you're getting cards. Card placement is important, okay? Placing cards with next to each other will sort of have this sort of combo between them. And again, we get to see the beautiful art, and people that are interested in gameplay can start, like, you know, looking at the cards and, you know, seeing these actions and the icons. The amount of difference between iconography and text is sometimes important to people. Seeing that there's flavor text, okay? So just, again, Wingspan is the blueprint here.
In spring, your birds and rabbits make nests for their offspring.
So here, when I watched this for the first time, I was just like, that's just for the video. There's no way that's real. That is just for the video, you know? And then I was like a little upset. I was just like, you know, why lie to me and tell me there's this awesome nest component when clearly there's no way to manufacture that thing? Oh boy, I was wrong.
Bringing adorable new life to your biome.
Look at the meeples.
But beware. In summer, your opponent's predators roam. Protect your babies by having more plants in your biome. Win additional points by
Okay, we got some of the conflicts we're going to go through. You see the story, you see the hero's journey. Okay, we know who we are, we know our mission, and now we're seeing the challenges. The predators are going to eat our babies. We need to stop them. And by setting it up, now, I see the challenge. I want to be part of it. You need to feed the babies. And you have this awesome animation.
Outmaneuver your opponents by strategically activating the powers of your plants and animals.
Great. Now, we're going a layer deeper, okay? You need to look at the powers and make sure that they're combined. Make sure you're using the right card for the right moment.
But balance is key, as establishing a biodiverse biome advances you in the race for achievements.
Achievements. Okay, then we go another layer in. Okay, so it's not just building your tableau. There's the achievements that you need to follow. So that's another layer that you need to be thinking about.
The bountiful biome and natural disasters mini expansions add further strategy.
Smack! A mini expansion. Okay, so I thought this was an awesome game, but at the 55-second mark, I'm already being hit with an expansion, which looks amazing, adding those events and a little bit randomization. I don't have to play them if I'm not interested in events and some randomization, but I can.
And nature's harsh reality to your game. Will you guide your biome to peaceful victory or become the apex predator? Join us on Kickstarter and bring Biome to life.
Oh, what a wonderful video. And this video was made by David Diaz, my good friend and colleague. He makes fantastic videos. Definitely check him out. And he did such a good job here. Wow, just like in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Just what an experience. Yep, Misa Game Lab. Stellar video. Okay, so technically at this point, this first part of the page did such a good job, inviting me into the game. It wasn't selling it to me at all. It was literally inviting me into the game. I'm ready to back. I'm definitely ready to back, but let's see what else. If I'm still hesitant, I'm like, well, what? It's too similar. What's special about it? I'm a little bit, do I need another nature-themed game? So let's see. Combine strategic card placements and engine building in this nature-themed tableau builder, where raising baby animals, feeding and protecting these babies, you're tearing my heart, pulling my heartstrings. Achieving biodiversity goals and activating the unique abilities of plants and animals wins the game. So this was a mouthful, but for some reason it wasn't a struggle to get through the sentence. I was getting excited as I was reading the sentence. Available in English and German. That's very good. And we see those flags everywhere. So that already answers my concern. If I was a German player, yes, this game is in my language. That's awesome. Okay, and then we have the player, the time, the age, great, the wooden components, and I get this confirmation that these nests are real. How is this possible? How are they making him? I don't know. I don't care. I want them. Designed with love by Leon. Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name, so I just won't say it. Grundler. Sorry. Biome features a standard mode with advanced and expert mode variations. You see, you're like, yes, there's more and more and more. Making the game approachable with layers of complexity built in. Tailor your game to your adventure level, because that's perfect. One of the challenges that I have is this game looks great, but I think it's a little bit too complex for the people I play with. And I apologize for I try to turn off the notification noise in the background. I can't figure out how to do that. Sorry if I made you jump and check your email. So it's just okay. So it goes through the 4 seasons, and then we get into the gameplay a little bit. Okay, we have the impressive number, and then we have key features. Again, the impressive number in case someone was skimming through the text. So that's important, make sure they see it. And we have a quote. I've not been this excited about a game in so long. This game scratches every itch I could possibly have. It is so thematic and the pieces are incredible. Everyone needs to go back Biome. This game is phenomenal. What a great quote. I would have made this even bigger. Okay, it's so tiny. I almost missed it when I'm reviewing your page. Cunning strategy with a bit of luck. Time to make nests. Yes, Biome comes with real straw nests. That is literally my question, and they're answering it. And yes, you can put the baby rabbits and chicks tokens in your nests each spring. I feel like I'm having a conversation here because they know who this is for. They know who they are talking to. Oh, you're hitting me over the head with animation again. You're gonna make me cry. And you see they're covering, there's even the same text from the video, just in case someone didn't watch the video. You get like the highlight, okay? So I usually don't recommend having too many GIFs on a page. This is the right amount, okay? This doesn't even show a mechanic, it just shows something super cute. We loved it and had a blast. I want to play it more, gotta get my nests out. Okay, that's a decent quote. Much more to explore. Then we have, the expansion. And then we have in-depth how to play. There's a little bit more GIFs, which is fine. Activate superpowers. You see, that is so much better than a GIF. Just having this, I can actually focus on the card and read it. Then we have some more animations. Achieve biodiversity. And that's a very long quote. I'm not going to even read that, even if I'm interested. It's just so much. I would have found a way to edit that to make it a little bit shorter. And why bike Biome? Discounted prices. Okay, that's an excellent reason. Exclusives. Okay, support indie development. Play the game before anyone else. Okay, and engage directly with the game creators. Yes, these are all fair points. The first two ones are definitely the strongest ones, and the rest are if this is the type of people they're talking to, those super fans, they are definitely people that want to be engaged with indie developers, to be part of those process, to see their success. What's in this box? That's a great way to highlight the art. The graphic design here is phenomenal. I would have loved to see these cards a little bit bigger, because these type of players, me as a super fan, loves to look at these little details. I want to see more. What did the player aids actually have? It's good to know there are player aids. The board, game board, player mats, rulebook. Oh my god, these components. The textures are so good. You can feel this. And this is just unbelievable. 16 of these. That's so good. And a metal coin, which is nice. Then we have a deluxe set. I didn't know there was this game feels deluxe already. There's more. Okay, so we have these pulp trays. Screen printed. We didn't have screen printing until now. So you see, that one is a little different. Is a little weird because I cannot really see the difference. They look pretty similar. I understand that it's screen printed, but and that might be different. But also you have 2 stars here. I don't know what that's referring to. I cannot see the footnote it's referring to. So make sure that's a little bit more clear. And then we have the mini expansion. Okay, so the deluxe isn't too enticing. It's interesting. Yeah, and if the price is good, I might go for it. But, the mini expansion is really the frustrating part. But personally, as an actual super fan for this type of game, I think I'll be going for the base game. Okay, compared to my review of Leaf, if you go watch that, where there was just no question I needed the deluxe version. Here, I think I can make an exception. This is not a must-have for me, except for the mini expansion. I want to know if I can get this separately. Then we have their reviews, which are awesome. Great. And then we have a breakdown of the tiers. Okay, this is great, knowing how much money we're saving on MSRP. And the deluxe version, okay, that's $69. that feels a bit too much. I don't feel like the value here really supports an additional $20. That is my personal opinion. And then we have all the extra ones and stretch goals. Lovely starting token player. Yes, that's what. Wait, is that? Oh wow. Okay, those are big jumps. So here's a small tip: do not have the amounts on all your stretch goals right at the start. You never know how high your Kickstarter is going to be. So I would recommend having 2 unlocked ones. And one of them is unlocks when the game is funded. Okay, 10,000. The second one is unlocked double or triple that or something like that. Unlock the first 2 ones quickly. And then wait. See how well your Kickstarter does. Because unlocking all stretch goals right at the start is a little bit deflating. And you feel like you need to scramble to figure out new ones. And having them too high is a little, it could be a little upsetting. Because obviously you can create these with much, much less. But you don't want to look like you're overshooting yourself. Shipping, yes. Okay, so we've crossed 20 minutes. Rightfully so. This is a great campaign page. I think it will do very, very well. We got to the secret point down at the bottom of the page, and we have all these wonderful pictures. This is great stuff. I would have had at least this picture up on top. See the? Oh, I see. It's just it was drawn on with a pen, so it's not not the actual tokens. Okay, yeah, I'm going too far into this. Great campaign. A lot to learn here. How to hook in your people with 4 words. Definitely look at this campaign page to learn from. And they've just launched today, and they're almost at 40,000, which is amazing. Almost 700 backers. First day. This will do really, really well. Thank you so much. Until next time, and check out our new show reel. We just uploaded it. Okay, so it's really, really cool. I'm so proud of it. Definitely check it out after you watch this video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.